begin. So in the year of 1950, we have a research done by a group of researchers in all over the world, and they found of this miracle or wonder waters from many legendary theaters. In fact, they can find it from towns in countries like Mexico, Germany, France, and even in Mecca, whereby the Muslim calls it Air Zamzam, holy water. Okay, so next we have this. In fact, what was discovered that this miracle healing water actually contain one thing in common, that is an abundance of active hydrogen. All this miracle water has the same property, such as active hydrogen, negative ion, antioxidant, anti-aging, that couldn't be found elsewhere. And let me introduce you to our Kangen water, which has all these properties. This Kangen water was adopted in 1965 by the Japanese Ministry of Health and Welfare for its health benefit. Moreover, Kangen water is trademarked exclusively and created by technology from Enagic. And all this was made possible by our founder, Mr. Oshiro. You can see Mr. Oshiro here. His birthplace is actually in Okinawa. That's where our Yukon turmeric farm is. However, he started a factory, our Kangen factory in Osaka, one and only factory that produces all of our level loop machines, our Kangen machines. And this has taken place ever since he started the company in the year of 1974. So a little bit about our company. As you can see, Enagic is a 47-year-old privately held company, having established since 1974 till now. It has OEM status, meaning original equipment manufacturer. It is also a top industry leader, with notable endorsement and recognitions, as well as these machines were actually previously manufactured for hospitals from the year 1974 to 1994, whereby it was released for residential use since 1994 because our founder has managed to downsize from a very big machine to a portable machine whereby each and every household can afford to have a machine. And we have today global offices all over the world, from USA, Canada, Mexico, right up to even Malaysia, which was incorporated in August 2012. Let's have a look at the world map and see where are the locations. See, over here we have almost every country we have offices. In fact, we are operating from 23 countries with 40 locations. You can see every part of the world we have offices. And we are not short of any certification either. We have all the necessary certifications, the accreditations, and awards. And let's have a look, a preview onto what are the certifications all about. You can see on this list here, we have many certifications, such as ISO, even the Japanese ministry approval and so forth. But let me take you to let me take you through to 3 special awards that we have. They are namely the medical device certification. This is more important because this certification calls for the ISO 13485, which says that is actually meant for the device and design and manufacture of medical grade device. There's no other competitors who can even come up with such a certification in the ionization, and we are the only one who has it to date. With this certification, you can find our machines, Enagic machine, in a lot of Japanese hospitals, mainly from Kyowa Hospital, the Kitari Institute, Showa, Kanto, and many others. Plus, there's one more hospital on the list, that is Chulalongkorn in Thailand. Apart from a medical grade device certification, we also have the next certificate, which is called the WQA, which stands for Water Quality Association. And over here, you can see Enagic USA is currently the only water ionizer manufacturer in the market to receive this exclusive Gold Seal certificate. And it's a very prestigious certificate from USA. However, let me bring you to the last certification, which is mainly found in Japan. In Japan, it's actually called JAPA. It stands for Japan Association of Preventive Medicine for Adult Diseases. Over here, we have a association, a group of 8,000 doctors or so. They have tested our water, and all of them have actually endorsed Kangen water as the best water for preventing sickness. It also has a statement, the only company in the industry to receive this honor due to Enagic's high-grade medical production. Remember, we have this ISO 13485, which certifies that Enagic is a manufacturer of medical-grade device machine. So let me bring you to the product. What is the product all about? We have here the SD501, the flagship model. Why? Because this model has started since 1994, whereby our Mr. Osho has made it possible for each and every household to have it in their household. This SD501 can produce 5 types of water. Kangen water, which is of 3 different levels, pH 8.5, 9, 9.5. It can produce clean water as well as beauty water, and it also produces strong Kangen water, including the strong acidic water. What else can they do? It has been approved as a medical device by Japanese Ministry of Health and Welfare. It has 7 solid titanium plates coated and dipped in platinum. Of course, different models will have different number of plates. Even the K8 has 8 plates, right? And it is also known for its best automatic self-cleaning system in the industry. It can medically produce and create approved Kangen grade water, which is good for our body health. And this machine, SD and above, carries 5 years of warranty with a lifespan of 20 to 25 years life expectancy. In short, you don't need to have so many models unless you choose to upgrade, whereas these models are actually very durable. Now, let's look at 3 special properties of this water. And what are they? They are actually the antioxidant property, alkalinization, plus microcluster. Let me brief slowly one by one. Okay. As for the antioxidation, we can see here, you normally use an apple. If you cut an apple, leave it on the table, and leave it there for a few minutes, what will happen? Obviously, it will turn brown. This browning process is actually oxidation, or as some refer it as to the rusting process. In short, oxidation actually equals to aging, and aging equals to sickness. Is there a solution? There is. By drinking Kangen water. It's because through Kangen breakthrough technology, this water has properties such as antioxidation, anti-inflammatory, and anti-aging. So let's show you a short video, a demo. And here goes. All right, here you can see various types of water, tap water, RO water, and even we have mineral water. Next, we have another brand of water, Evian, also a mineral water, as well as now we're using a soft drink, a 7-Up. Last but not least, we have Kangen water, fresh from the machine. So what do? We will use a probe, a meter called an ORP meter, stands for oxidation reduction potentiometer. When you probe the water, you will either get a positive value or a negative value. Let's see what value they give you. Oh my gosh, tap water gives you a positive 400. RO water gives you a positive 450. Mineral water gives you a positive 430. And Evian mineral water gives you a positive 430. However, our soft drink gives you a positive 530. It's very oxidizing. And last but not least, let's look at Kangen water. Kangen water gives you minus a negative 530. This shows that our water actually does have the antioxidant properties. So if you were to Google, take a phone, Google and check what food or produce that is actually rich in antioxidant, you will come to blueberries and broccoli. Now, when we equate 1 glass of Kangen water, you need to drink 16 glasses of green tea to get back the same value of that 1 glass of Kangen water in ORP. Now I understand why the Japanese, they live longer life, because they are very proud of their green tea. So in short, if you need to eat, if you like blueberry, of course, you will take 1 kilogram to get the equivalent of 1 cup of Kangen water ORP reading. And of course, broccoli. If you type, you see that broccoli is rich in antioxidants. You need to consume 5 kilograms of broccoli in order to get 1 cup value of antioxidant. Which one would you choose? Definitely, I would choose Kangen water, which is easier, right? Okay, let me bring you to the second demo, a demo which entails about alkalinization, right? We have learned through school that acidic food is not healthy, alkaline food is healthy. Same goes with the body system. We always try to have an alkaline state in our body. Of course, we are born as a baby. When you're born with the pH 7.3, it's alkaline state. So when your body is acidic, it actually equates to sickness. When your body is alkaline state, it actually brings about good health. Now, do you want to know what are the food categories that is acidic or alkaline? Let's look at the second chart. You can see right here, food which is strong acidic in nature is actually white bread, alcohol, cola or soda or soft drink, and even sugar. These are strong acidic. Okay, I wouldn't know what you have taken for your meal today. It could be some of this. And let's look at the mild acidic. What are they? Actually, they are meat and fish, legumes, nuts, and dairy. These are mild acidic, which we try to avoid. And how about the healthy food? The healthy food you can see on the mild alkaline side is actually all the fruits, the vegetables, avocado, and so forth. Now, as you can see, sometimes when you go to see a doctor say, take more green, take more green. It actually helps you in maintaining a good body healthy system. So let me show you a second demo all about alkalinity. And let's, okay. Again, we use back the same type of water, from tap water right up to Kangen water. Here, we're going to use a pH tester, and we're going to apply a few drops onto the water. Let's see what color it turns to. You can see all this color change. Tap water, mineral water, soda, and Kangen water. As you can see from this pH chart, whatever that's acidic will have this color from orange to red. Green is neutral. Okay, Kangen water helps actually to balance back the body pH. That's the solution. Just drink our water and you can see from unhealthy water, it turns to healthy by drinking our Kangen water. Amazing, isn't it? Okay, how about our soda water? Look at it. Wow, it cannot reverse it, because soda water is very acidic. I, for one, have taken a lot of soda water during my early days because I'm a sportsman, so I used to drink a lot of it. Even a cap full of soda water over a healthy water will turn it back into acidic. So in short, for myself, I have actually refrained from drinking soda water because they are not healthy. So let's see what a doctor says about this type of waters. We have Dr. Otto Heinrich, who is actually a Nobel Prize winner. He does cancer research, and he discovered that no disease, including cancer, can exist in an alkaline environment. And of course, in his work called The Metabolism of Tumors, he has demonstrated that all forms of cancers are actually characterized by two basic conditions, which is the first, acidosis, meaning overacid in your body, and hypoxia, lack of oxygen. Furthermore, he did say that through his research, he found that the cancerous tissues are acidic, whereas healthy tissues are alkaline. That's why we try always to be alkaline in state. Okay, so so much so for two demos. Now let me show you the third demo more about microcluster. What is microcluster? Our natural water from the tap is actually macro in size. We cannot see with the naked eye. We can simply view it through a microscope. Now, this is an example of a normal water whereby there are 16 to 24 clusters, big clusters. However, when this water passes through our Kangen machine, it comes out to be micro in size, 4 to 6 clusters. And with this 4 to 6 clusters, it actually helps in better hydration and a better body detox. I shall show you a demo shortly, but let me explain what our body consists of. As you can see from this picture here, our body is actually 70% liquid state. Our lungs, our blood, our skin, our muscles, our brain, even our bones all have water content. And let's look, why do we need to drink water? Just like a fish, if you bring a fish out of water, what will happen? The fish will die. Definitely, we need water to survive. However, this water acts as a supply. It's channeling nutrients to the body, as well as it detoxes at the same time. It channels the waste out of the body. Isn't that amazing? Right? So let me bring you to a third demo, which all on microcluster. Sorry. Okay. Here we are using a green tea bag, which is natural. Of course, we have our normal tap water with the Kangen water. And let's see what next. What's next? Okay, you pour the water over the green tea and over the tap water. Shake it a little bit, and voila! You see, this is actually tap tea comes out even in room temperature water. This will show you exactly how small the molecule of our water is. Okay, let me show you a second example. We take an equal amount of this tea water, split it into 2 cups, so the equal amount, and we shall see what is the effect of Kangen water versus tap water over it. As you pour both types of water into the cup, you can see that Kangen water will produce the tea color. It brings the tea color out because why? Kangen water molecule is small. It maximizes absorption, just like what the next doctor will tell you. And all these are actually specified by Dr. Peter Agge, another Nobel Prize winner. He discovered our cell, this cell, actually got small pinholes, or some call it small window holes. And these small window holes are actually called aquaporin. Now, look at this size of water. This is actually a macro size water, probably your normal water intake. If the normal intake of water, which is rich in mineral, rich in oxygen, it cannot penetrate through the aquaporin because it's big in size. However, look at all this small cluster. This small cluster is actually our Kangen water. And when this small clusters filled with mineral and oxygen, it can penetrate into the cell. The minute your cell receives Kangen water, the cell starts to hydrate. It's a good sign. And when it hydrates, it also detox at the same time. It brings out whatever toxin out of the cell. That's why microcluster water will help in better hydration and helps in body detoxification. Isn't that amazing? I for one would like to share this type of good water with all my friends because it will help in their improvement of health. Let's see what the next doctor says. Okay, we have here Dr. Hiromi Shinya, professor of surgery in Albert Einstein College of Medicine. He's also a chief of endoscopy in Beth Israel Medical Center. He perfected a method called Shinya method. This Shinya method is whereby he can see your internal organs, that your colon, your intestines, through a probe, a scope that is inserted through your anus all the way up. And so when he sees all the condition of your scope, he will know what are the conditions. I will show you a few photographs following on. But at the same time, Dr. Hiromi Shinya also wrote a few books such as this title, The Rejuvenation Enzyme, The Enzyme Factor, and The Macro Factor. Get a hold of this book. It's very interesting that you will actually enrich your knowledge. When you read this book, he has a lot of statements made, and it's very interesting. Let's see some of his so-called scopes. If you were to take a phone you type Shinya method, Mr. Google will bring you to a lot of photographs and a lot of videos. And I will only show you 3 particular common videos. First and foremost, we have this case of a chronic constipation. His customer, whenever he comes to see him in his clinic, where be it in USA or be it in Japan, he will scan and see what is the condition. As you can see here, this is an example of a chronic constipation. So what he does is, he tells his patient, you go back, take the Kangen water and drink, and come back after a few months for review. So after a few months, the patient comes back, they rescan, and you can see from this photo, it has been cleared. So isn't this water amazing? Let me show you another example. We have a case of a chemotherapy, and you can see here, wow, the colognes are actually darkened, right? Again, the same type of treatment, take the water, go back and drink, and after a few months, they come back for a rescan. In fact, it's after 3 months. You can see it's all cleared. This water is really amazing that it can do all this. How about one more? Okay, a case of inflammation. You can see the inflammation is all red in color. After 3 months of drinking this water, they rescan. It's all cleared. These 3 photographs or videos are actually part of the thousands of videos that you can see from the Google, and you just type Shinya method and you can see more. Okay, let me bring you to another interesting gentleman, whereby it is Mr. Bob Wright. Mr. Bob Wright is the founder of this AACI, short form American Anti-Cancer Institute. He wrote this book, Killing Cancer, Not People. I have met Uncle Bob. I call him Uncle Bob because he's an elderly man. In fact, he came down to Malaysia for a seminar, and that was, I think, 3 or 4 years ago. Met up with him, a very nice, humble person. He wrote this book. He spent almost 18 to 20 years of his life to compile interviews with doctors, interviews with patients, and he has a lot of testimony in this book. This book, in short, we call it the Cancer Bible, because why? If you have a friend or any friend who had cancer, I would recommend that you get a copy of this book, share with them, because inside this book, there are a lot of medical facts that are shared by Mr. Bob Wright. So, as you can see, in page 168, Mr. Bob writes, if I were looking for an electrolysis unit today, I would choose the SD501 made by Energy Company. Why? Because this is simply the Rolls Royce of all ionizers. He has tried many machines in the market, and when he came across Energy machine, he was surprised and amazed what this water can do to help his cancer friends. He even says that they were the first, meaning Energy, having been in the business for over 40 years. In fact, it's actually 47 years, and have been the unquestioned leader of this industry since their first unit was built, that's since 1974. Most of the equipment will last for yours or my lifetime, meaning minimum lifespan of 20 to 25 years. Of course, in another page 170, he writes this, and it's a disclaimer. He said, I have no financial interest in the Energy Company, nor do I receive any remuneration for my recommendation. He says also further that do your due diligence of checking. If you want to get the machine, go straight to Energy Company to get the machine, not to him. That is stated in his book. Okay, a bit of disclaimer here for your information. Kangen water does not heal by itself. It has no healing properties. However, but it does assist in the healing process somehow through science. It does, because why? We have a lot of friends, when they drink this water, they can heal a certain ailment, and that's the miraculous thing about this water, which nobody can answer. So, what is this machine all about? Over here, you can see our Kangen machine. This is the level SD501, the flagship model. It produces 5 types of water. Kangen water is from level pH 8.5, 9.5. It produces clean water, pH 7, meaning not acidic, no alkaline. It can also produce beauty water, which I shall share with you shortly. And it also has a patent right over the production of strong acid water pH 2.5 and pH 11.5. Following up, I will show you two demos on these two special waters which has patent right. Let's see what this machine can do. When you press the beauty water, it's color coded. This beauty water can actually help in many sense, like it can relieve dryness, controls your oil in your face, reduces dark circle, and it can even relieve sensitive skin. So much more, so much application. And right now, when you apply beauty water over your face, you do not need to buy commercial grade toner. You save a lot. This is actually known as a natural face toner. Apart from your facial use, you can even use to boil. Like I do cooking at home. I cook pasta, I cook spaghetti. Now you can use beauty water to cook your spaghetti, and you'll be amazed at the texture of the spaghetti. It is very, very awesome. You need to try. So in short, when you have a machine, try all the waters. Be a testimony of your own self, right? Okay, let me go into the last two category of water, which is actually namely the strong alkaline pH 11.5, strong acidic water pH 2.5. What's so special about them? These two water is patented, it has copyrights, and no other manufacturer can actually produce such water at such a pH level. You'll be curious as to why 2.5 and 11.5. In science, any pH lower than pH 2.6 is really antibacterial. As you can see, ours is actually pH 2.5, and there is such a wide application of strong acid water, which I will show you later. And of course, why 11.5? As you notice, 11.5 plus 2.5 equates to 14. That is the pH for water, meaning a raw water salt of pH 14, when it goes through our machine, it splits into the upper host, which is the alkaline host. It produces 11.5, and the balance goes down to the lower acid host, 2.5. In short, again, no water is wasted. It's 100% utilized. 11.5, 2.5, you can collect at the same time for different usage. Okay, now let me show you a photograph. Following up, as you can see, this photograph. What is this man doing? He's actually spraying pesticide, insecticide, fungicide, or maybe even herbicide over the green that produces. Of course, other than that, what is he wearing? He's wearing a lot of protective gear. If he doesn't wear that, it's so corrosive, his hands will get burned. And look at his face. What is he wearing? He's wearing a mask. My gosh, it's just like now pandemic, everybody is wearing a mask. If he doesn't wear a mask, it's not safe for him to breathe. So much so, how safe it is for us to eat the green that he produced on. Even rice, which is actually a staple food of Asian people like us, like me, I used to take rice every day. Together with the greens are actually filled with pesticide. Greens that you buy fresh from the market, they are filled with pesticide. The question is, how do you remove pesticide? Normally, we will rinse tap water, under running water, we will rinse it, wash it, or we may even soak the green or the produce in a basin of water. And of course, then again, you may run some of it over running water. Let me show you a simple demo coming up about how we use this 11.5. Over here we have sesame oil. As you know, oil and water, they do not mix. They are never good friends, right? That's science. And we will have tap water, which will show you that actually water and oil do not mix. This is science again. As you can see, it's always two layers, water and water, oil and oil. Let's see what our 11.5 can do. Watch. Amazing. As he pours in the 11.5 over the sesame oil, the oil is able to emulsify This process is called emulsification. Here we do a second demo. We are using fresh cherry tomato purchased from the grocers. We just put a few of it in the cup. And again, we will use tap water to soak it in. That's normally what you do when you buy greens, right? You soak in tap water. And the second cup, we will soak in strong Kangen 11.5. Okay. We will leave it aside for a short while. And now you can see tomato cherry that is soaked in tap water. The water that comes out of it is clear as water. Let's look at the 11.5. As you can see, the water being poured out is exactly yellowish. Haha. This is actually the pesticide that has been removed from the tomato cherry. And this little experiment, I call it, is actually documented in the AACI book in chapter 6. You can see for yourself later on in the book, right? Okay, let's look at other application of 11.5. You can see you can emulsify oil. You can wash the so-called pesticide from cherry tomatoes. You can see even vegetable, after washing it, the color is green, and so forth. There are many applications. So in short, when I cook, I will put my green oil in 11.5 for a while, wash it, and then after that, I will cook back with 9.5 or even 11.5. You will find the taste is different. At least when I use 11.5 at home, I'm ensuring that my family is well protected. Let's go to the last demo, which is actually about 2.5. What is so special about the 2.5? Because why? This 2.5 can actually sanitize, it can disinfect. As you can see here, our water, strong acidic water, has antibacterial properties, antifungal, can use as a disinfectant. It can use to sanitize. Even right now, during this pandemic, we used to put 2.5 in our nano spray gun. It will spray everywhere and anything that comes with it. Of course, it can use as a first aid and wound care. This is where I have used a couple of times. Because why? I personally have done a lot of cooking at home. And whenever I prepare my food, especially vegetables, you need to chop and cut, right? I have sustained a few cuts here and there. Immediately when there's a cut, there's a bleed. And I would look for my 2.5. I'll dip my hand or my finger into the cup or strong 2.5. And within a minute or two, you take it out, it will seal. The bleeding will stop. Because this is the power of 2.5. So, in short, when you have a Kangen machine at home, it's like having a mini clinic or mini hospital at home. It can do wonders. Things like first aid, wound care. Not only you use on human beings, I can even use on pets. I've got 2 cats. And as you know, sometimes cats, they like to scratch. And when they over scratch themselves, you realize that there's bleeding. Take the 2.5, spray away, and you'll be shocked and amazed to see that it actually stops bleeding, right? Okay, let's move on. As you can see here, this photograph is very gory. You can see the cut sustained on the head. This cut was actually at 4 p.m. After soaking it with 2.5, at 7 p.m., you can see it has been healed. But the next day, it's slowly growing back. It's sealing off. That is the power of 2.5. And there are many more testimonies, many more videos or photos to show that. Even the head, you can see scarring here, before and after application. And how about legs? You can see here, wow, this is very bad wound. After soaking in 2.5, you can see here, clear. Many more. The hand, probably this will be, how should I say? Some skin related problem. Applying 2.5, you can see it has been cleared. Even it can help with eczema, psoriasis, and allergies. Look at this gentleman here, the leg. Wow. From here, after using 2.5, the case of eczema is cleared. Kangen water 2.5 used in many Japanese hospitals for treatment of varieties of skin conditions, example, eczema. Patients are advised to drink Kangen water daily and use acidic water to bathe the affected areas. Amazing. I've got a few customers on my own who have come across this situation. When I advised them to use 2.5, they were so shocked that this 2.5 is much better than whatever they have been using chemically wise. Okay, let's look at psoriasis. Wow, look at this case. The psoriasis of the hand, a skin allergy problem, and just a matter of 3 months, application is cleared. Isn't this amazing? Okay, next we have this lady without much improvement from Chinese and Western medicine. But when they chose to use strong acid water daily, 2.5 spray on the affected area, and of course, washing off with beauty water, which is carries the pH of 5.5, and drinking 8.5 alkaline water, she can see a remarkable improvement just after 5 months of this protocol. This water is really amazing until you try for yourself, then you know how amazing it is. All right. If you take out your phone and you were to do a research, you type who drink Kangen water. I will show you who drink Kangen water. These are the group of famous celebrities. Even we have Mr. Obama, the president of USA, former president. He also drinks water. Bill Gates, which I understand, he has over 60 old machines installed in the offices. We have actresses, many more. Even our local actors, we have local sportsmen, we have. Because why? All these people have benefited from drinking Kangen water. So in short, what's so special about all these properties of water? You need to see a demo, a live demo, request a live demo from your friend who may invited you today for this session, make the right decision and sign up for a machine, and you will not regret it for it. Okay, thank you. So this concludes my brief demo on the water, and I shall take you to the next part of the program, which we call it the Global Partnership Program. This is where you can do this business as a business entity. Now, why do we say it's global? Because remember, Kangen actually have operated in 23 countries with 40 locations, and more locations will be added because they are increasing day by day. Do you want to earn a rewarding passive income? Let me show you how. Enagic as a business. Okay, what is so special about Enagic? First, Enagic Kangen water machine are proven for mass market. It's not only meant for your house, it's also meant for industry use, for cafes, restaurants. It's for the mass market. There is no limit to it. Second thing, anyone who drinks Kangen water is your prospect. Of course, thirdly, to date, already $3 billion USD worth of machine has been sold, and it is still going strong, meaning it shall touch 4 billion maybe in months to come. Because why? A lot of people now realize the water quality that they are drinking, and they need to improve it. And the only way is to get a Kangen machine. Right. So what's so special and different about Enagic? Over here, I will show you the differences. First, Enagic is a company with a 47 years old history. Plus, it's the only company that had got this ISO 13485 certification. Remember, it's a medical grade device certification. Time tested and also proven around the world with 47 years of history. Second thing, it has endorsement by medical professionals like Dr. Hirimi Shinya, AACI, and the 8,000 of doctors in Japan, remember? In fact, there are more doctors who recommend, and this will you can get through YouTube and Mr. Google, you can check, right? Widely used in Japanese hospitals since 1974. And of course, like I mentioned, it was even used in Chulalongkorn Hospital in Thailand. The first domestic unit was introduced in 1994 because our Mr. Oshiro has downsized a big machine for hospital use to a portable small machine which weighs around 5 kilos that each and every household can afford to install one to ensure a better health system. Next, it carries a 5 years warranty for most machines from SD501 onwards. It has a lifespan of 15 to 25 years. I've got newspaper cutting of a user overseas having a machine almost 20 over years and it's still functioning well. Of course, the last part I like is global. Why? Because we are operating actually in 23 countries with 40 offices from USA, Canada, Mexico, Italy, right up to even Malaysia and Singapore. Imagine if you have a friend in overseas, when they are interested to know more about Kangen that you've introduced, and when they signed up for that machine, you will get a referral commission. Of course, when they do the business, you will also get their overriding commission in your own country currency. Okay, how about joining this business? What needs to be the criteria? A customer can opt either to be a distributor when they do the business, or they can be just an end user. End user are people who love to drink the water but do not want to do the business. There is, again, here there's no joining fee. We are not a club. There's no annual renewal fee. You pay, for us in Malaysia, we pay our 15 as one time only to direct selling association. That's for life. We don't need to keep stock. This is more important because the machines are not cheap. The company will keep stock for you. All you need to do is register, pay, and the company will release the stock to you. Of course, there's no monthly sales or quota. This is whereby every month you don't need to know. There's no preset sales target for you. You set your own target. Unlike other MLM or other industries, whereby they say, hey, by the end of the month, you must sell 10 machines or 100 machines. If you don't sell such a quota, you won't get a raise or you won't get certain benefit. In Enagic, no. In Enagic, you set your own quota. Of course, there's advancement in your commission scale based on cumulative sales today. And all this is done by the accounting services that our Enagic office does for you. So all you need to do is log into your support portal and you can check your statement and all your commission received. This is another good thing I like. There's no demotion. What does this mean? No demotion. Assuming that I'm doing this business and after 3 months, I may reach 3A or 4A. Then I decide to go for a long holiday, maybe 6 months. I go around the world tour. So when I come back 6 months later, I decide to start this business. I will do this business as where I stop at 4A. In other businesses, they may say, sorry, because there was an absence in your business, you start back from zero, from scratch. Would you like that to happen? Definitely, I would not. And that's why I see this business as so enterprising and so fulfilling, because this is one of the criteria. There's no demotion. Even after a 1 year absence, you still start from where you stop. Okay. Of course, then again, global business. I have got my customers in Hong Kong. I've got my customers in China. So this is actually a global. Very important is this business must be real. At one time, I was thinking, is this income real or not? Is it a scam? No. When I do a sales, the money comes into my bank account within 10 working days. That is in Malaysia, right? Previously, it was 3 working days. But because we have to follow our Malaysian authority requirement is 10 working days. So rest assured, money will come in. So this is actually a doable and a real business. Okay, let me show you the difference between the MLM and our mode of business. MLM, what is MLM? MLM, you can see over here on the left side. This very typical of MLM. You have a lot of business people down here, and for this person, maybe from the lowest rank to go up to the second ranking or third ranking, is it possible? It's not possible. Because why? He has to go through so many people to reach this rank. But in Malaysia, in Enagic, it is possible. And we have examples like Mr. Samsia, he's a dash 6. Briganti, Cynthia Briganti is a dash 7. Their sponsors are even lower rank than them. So it's possible. How about on the right hand side, whereby this is actually based on the direct sales? Direct sales meaning you come in, you sell to your friends. Your friends will be your direct sales. Okay? But when your friends sell to their friend will be your indirect sales. And it can go on and on forever. There's no stopping as to how much sales it can go. So when you have direct sales and your indirect sales, this will equal to your group sales, or some call it your network sales. So after knowing how the company operates, let me show you what sort of commission we are actually looking at. There are actually three types of commissions. First, we have the 8A commission, or we call it 8-point commission. Then we have also the education allowance, 6A bonus, 6A2 bonuses. And does it stop here? No, it goes more and beyond 6A2. It's so huge that for today, due to the short of time, I will only share with you just the first three bonuses, right? Okay, how do we earn this commission, and how does the commission is derived? As you can see here, we are using SD501, and in Malaysia, it's selling for 13,980 ringgit. Assuming if your customer were to buy cash, this unit, that means non-credit term, cash or one-time payment, the company will allocate $8,000 of commission. And this $8,000 is split into 8 parts. That's why you call it 8-point system. Okay. So in short, 8,000 divided by 8 per part is 1A, and 1A or 1 point is exactly equivalent to 1,000 ringgit. You as a sponsor, you may get 1 part, or you may get 2 parts or 3 parts. That depending on your ranking, which I will explain shortly. Just bear with me for a while. Right now, this is a ranking sales. This is getting more interesting. When you start businesses, you start sharing with your friend. Your best friend comes in. Okay, your first 2 customers, which is your direct customers, we will call them 1A, 1A. They will actually start to open a franchise-like business of 1A. 1A meaning when they buy the SD501 cash, you will receive 1 point as commission, which is actually 1,000 ringgit in Malaysia, right? However, when you sell your third direct machine to your friend number 3, your friend number 3 will actually start a 2A franchise-like, and from that sale, you get 2 points, meaning you get 2,000 ringgit of commission. So any machine sold under this 2A line or the 2A franchise line will enable you to earn 2,000 ringgit of commission. Again, I have to remind that we are using SD501 as example, plus is on the cash sale basis, right? Okay, moving on. What is 3A? 3A is actually a group sale of 10 plus a next direct sale. So what happened is, if your 1A and 2A distributors, your friend, start selling, and when they reach a 10 group sale, your fourth friend number 4 comes in, which is actually your direct sale. So this direct sale, your friend, is actually your 3A distributor, meaning from that sale, you will have earned 3,000 ringgit from that particular sale. If your friend, your 3A distributor, starts selling machine to their friend, which is actually the indirect sale, you will also earn 3,000 ringgit respectively from that sale. Because why? Your friend have actually started a 3A franchise-like business, right? Now, I will show you graphically just after this slide. Just bear with me for a while. Now, what is the next rank? The next rank is actually a 4A ranking, whereby it means that all your group sales, 1A, 2A, 3A, all these you would have accumulated 20 group sales, and comes in your next direct sale, your friend number 5 is actually your 4A. So meaning number 5th sale, you will have earned 4,000 ringgit from that sale because it's 4 points. Okay. Again, any sales that is sold under your 4A ranking, you will be entitled to a 4 point or 4,000 ringgit. Don't forget, I'm still talking about a SD501 cash sales, because different models and different payment terms will entitle to different point value. Okay, next ranking we have the 5A. What is 5A? 5A is actually a cumulative of 50 group sales plus the next direct sale. Again, for you to be up ranked, you always need to have a next direct sale. So that next direct sale will be your 5A, which means that from that 5A sale, you will get 5,000 ringgit. Of course, any subsequent sale from there, from the 5A line, you will still get 5,000 ringgit. Next is the 6A, which I'm a 6A. Now, 6A meaning I have got a network or group sale of 100. Starting from 1A right up to 5A, I've got 100 group sales. And lo and behold, I bring in my last customer, a direct customer. He or she is my 6A. So from that sales, I will get 6A, which is 6,000 ringgit from that sales. Isn't it good? When I started this business, I was very skeptical. I asked myself, hey, can I really do this business? Is the money real? Is the company real? It is. Because why? When I look into my back payment, the money keeps coming in. It is real. All right. Let me bring you to the graphical chart. This is where I will show you exactly how you earn and with reference to the ranking chart. Say, today you have purchased a unit, okay? Then you sell your first machine to Mr. Lim. Now, here I will be charting your commission, not your downline commission, but your commission. So from Mr. Lim's sale, Mr. Lim actually starts your first A is actually 1A line, meaning your 1A franchise line. You sell a second machine, your commission. Yes, your commission earned. Again, Mr. Lim, I assume that he's buying SD501 cash, right? So you would have earned 1,000 ringgit as commission. The green color here denotes your commission earned. Okay, moving on. You sell to your second friend, Mr. Koo. Mr. Koo is actually also your 1A line. And how much do you receive? You will also get 1,000 ringgit. You move on to the third direct line, your third friend, Mr. Tay. And how much commission do you get? Mr. Tay now starts your 2A franchise line, meaning you will get 2,000 ringgit from that sales. Okay, let's move on. Mr. Lim sells to Mr. Tan. Mr. Tan is actually 1A under Mr. Lim. Again, don't forget, this is all under your 1A franchise line. How much commission do you earn? You get to earn 1,000 because this is actually your 1A franchise line. All right. Okay, moving on. Mr. Tan sells to Ken sells to Lucy, and don't forget all this green color are actually your commission, your overriding commission. And it's 1,000 and not more because why? This all falls under your 1A line. Remember the chart, the mooncake chart where we split into 8 parts. Here in Enagic, the priority or preference is always given to the first seller. The first seller will get the first cut. The balance rolls up. I will tell you how it rolls up shortly. Okay. Right now, Mr. Kim comes in at your 4th. So, Mr. Kim actually is your 2A. So, how much do you receive commission? Obviously, you get 2,000 because this is your 2A franchise line. Okay, moving on. How about if Mr. Kim were to sell to 3 of his friends, Ali, Abu, and Ani? How much commission do you get? You will actually get 2,000 each. Because why? This sale is all under your 2A franchise line. Remember? Okay, moving on. You sell your 5th customer, your friend, May. May is actually your 3A now. Why is 3A? You have to look back here. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have a group sale of 10. And May happens to be your direct sale coming after your group sale. So in short, May is actually your starting of your 3A sales franchise line, meaning you would have received 3,000 from May's purchase of machine. Ani sells to Bob. How much of commission do you get? You will get 2,000 because this is actually under your 2A franchise. Ani keeps selling to Ben and to Bun, and you will receive the same 2,000. However, does this 2,000 or 2 point goes indefinitely? No, there is a cutoff point somewhere. Remember, I say about the 8 point, the 8 kicks. The first seller will get the first cut. Could be 2 point, could be 3 point. The balance rolls up. So let me show you an example of how we calculate here. Okay, Bun sell to Chan. Bun, you will get 2,000 because it's still under your 2A. And of course, it moves on. Okay, Chu also get 2,000. Now, what if Chu were to sell to Don? How much a commission do you get? Do you think you will get to 2,000? Okay, from here, we will actually have to start calculating the points. Chu sells to Don. Don is actually the first seller of Chu. That means Chu will get 1 point from Don's sale. So meaning there's the balance of 7 points to be rolled up. Okay. So how much does the Bun get? Bun will get 2 points because why? Chu happened to be his third direct sale. 1A, 1A, 2A, remember? So Bun get 2 points from Don's sale. Ani get also 2 points from Don's sale, overriding sales. And Kim also get 2 points from Don's sale. In actual fact, you are supposed to get 2 points. But because, like I said, company gives the first preference to the first seller and the balance rolls up. So as you can see, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Already 7 points has been taken up from Don's sale. So balance 1 point rolls up to you. So instead of getting 2,000 because he's in the 2A, but company only gives you 1,000. Because why? This is all calculated from the 8-point system. Now, when Chu sells to Dave, how much point do you get? You also get 1,000 because why? This is exactly the 1A, 1A, same like Don. However, when Chu sells to Dan, Dan is actually Chu's 2A. Now, let's look back at the point system. Okay. Chu get 2 points from Dan's here because Dan is his Chu's 2A. And similarly, Bun is get 2 points. Ani gets also 2 points. And Kim get 2 points. So how much do you get? You calculate 2, 4, 6, 8. You get 0 points. Meaning you get 0 commission from Dan's purchase. In short, this is what we call a non-8A sale. Because for you to be upranked to 6A, and if you want to receive the title bonus, all your sales must be within your 8-point sales. Then only they will consider you as a 6A with a title bonus. All right. I hope this is quite clear to you all. Now let me move on forward. Okay. Liu comes in. After 20 group sales, Liu now is a 4A. Of course, you will get 4,000 from Liu sale. And Jen comes in as a 7 direct sale. And Jen is actually now your 5A. Because why? In your group over here, you already have 50 over sale. And she's a 51 sale. So Jen is actually your 5A, whereby you earn 5,000 ringgit from Jen sale. What if Jen starts selling to 5 customers? How much commission will you have earned from all these 5 sales? Calculate 5,000 per machine. There are 5 sales, so 5 times 5. That means you have actually earned 25,000 ringgit from these 5 sales, and you may not even know them. It's because Jen introduced these 5 customers to you. So these are actually overriding commission. Isn't that amazing? It's a lot of money. Moving on. Here we have Belinda. Belinda now is your 6A. Because why? In your group or your network, you already acquired 100 group sale. Jen is your next direct sale. So from Belinda's sale, you will have actually earned 6,000 ringgit. Okay. So much so on all this graphical mode. Let me come to 4 category of customers. This one we will show you exactly how you can earn money, and this is actually a projection. Perhaps here I will request Belinda to help me out. Hi, Belinda. Give me a second. I will stop share.
Hi, Steven.
Hi, Belinda. Yes. Now you can share. Don't mind.
Okay.
Okay, good. Belinda, I can't see anything on the screen.
Okay, give me a minute.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry to trouble you.
All right, okay.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. In this business here, I'm trying to explain to you the categories of customers. Right. The first customer category is actually the end user. Now, end user are like what I said early on. Customers who like to drink the water but do not interested in the business. They do not mind recommending friends to you, which we call them as referrals. Of course, we have another category of customers we call the part-timers. Part-timers are people who need a second income or a third income to bring food to their table. So in short, they actually have a fixed income, meaning 8 to 5 they work in their office and so on. But after 5, immediately they do a part-time job to get a second income. Third category customer, we have actually the full-timer like me. I have retired since July 2019 and I'm doing this full-time. And of course, the next category with the last one, which is called the some-timer. Some-timer are those who have a full-time job, but is not in how should I say, not so interested in doing a full-time business. When there's a need for extra income, they will do this business. So each and every category of customers here will generate some sales to you. Let's look at the end user. They love the water. They may recommend friends to you. How many referrals do you think you can get in a year? Well, some may say 1, 2, 3, or even 4. We calculate this as per year. Huh? Okay. How about a some-timer? A some-timer is also like an end user, partly business-minded, love the water, and when there's a need for extra income, they will do it. Probably they may introduce more, maybe 2, 3, 4, or 5. Thank you. Okay, how about a part-timer? Don't forget, a part-timer after work, they go back, they change the uniform to maybe a promoter, and this part-timer will generate sales per month. Okay, because why? There is a commitment to them. They want to do business to gain extra income. So in a month, some part-timer may say, okay, well, you may get 3, 4, or 5 in a month. And how about a full-timer like me? I wake up, it's Kangen, I sleep also Kangen, lunch, dinner also Kangen, even dinner also Kangen, and sometimes I dream also dream of Kangen. So here, obviously, it'll be almost equivalent to a part-timer or more. Now, it can be 3, 4, 5, or even up to 6. There's no limit to sales. As long as you put your mind to it, you can do it. But here we are using quantities just to generate a projection. All right. After knowing the sales, the next category we are looking into your income. Okay. Let's look at the part timer. The figures 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not too high and not too low, but can we use two sales per month to keep it a bit conservative and low? So when 2 sales per month in a year of 12 months, this part-timer will generate 2 times 12. So they will help you to find 24 customers. Right. How about a full timer? Well, we have this figure 3, 4, 5, and 6. If we were to take the lowest, let's take the lowest 3 customers per month. And in a year of 12 months, we will have actually generated 36. And all these are actually direct. What if a part-timer were to find another part-timer under them doing the same amount, also 2 sales per month? Won't you think this would be double? So you will have actually 24, another 24 from the second part-timer. Yes. And a total from part-timers, you will get 48 machines. Okay. Similarly, for full-timer, what if there's another full-timer under this full-timer and doing the same sales per month for you? So immediately you will get the same, one full-timer and also another 36 sales. Total of 72 sales. Okay, here we have a quantified the sales of machine per year basis. What we have not done is, remember the ranking, the 1A, the 2A, the 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A? Which ranking would you want to use to calculate your commission? Some may want to take a 3A, or if they are over ambitious, they want to take a 4A. Can we, for today, we use 2A as example to calculate your commission. Remember, 2A is 2,000 ringgit per machine. So for a part-timer, we have 40 machine times 2 points. That's 2,000 per machine. And this will equate to 96,000 from 2 part-timers. Okay, how about the full-timer? Again, you using 2A to calculate their commission. And here they will have generated 144,000. If you add up, it's already 216,000. Yes. This will equate to 206,000. All right. Now, one more factor that which I have not mentioned is, what if you duplicate the whole setup, meaning you have another a ratio of 1:1 or 1:2 or 1:3, meaning you have another set of part-timers, another set of full-timers doing the same thing. Let's say we take 1:2. That means 2 sets of same duplication. So meaning when you take 1:2, your total figure you actually times 2. That will give you the total income. Times 2, yes, correct. So you will have 400,000. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that a lot of money? I would believe that these figures are actually achievable and doable, but these figures are not too realistic. You know why? Because first thing, we use 2A as a factor. What if you would use 3A? Wouldn't this figure shoot up by another 4? Second thing, what if we use the ratio of 1:3? You have 3 duplication set. Don't you think this figure will also shoot up? Definitely. In this business, there is no fixed rule as to how much you can earn. It's just how much you want to earn. If you put your mind to it, you get the right people to do it, and you will achieve more than these figures. All right? Thank you. So this is so much so for our